Sandra here, and I am going to show you how to make my grandmother's pickles, and they're called blue ribbon dill pickles. And to make them blue ribbon, you want to try to stack them. They're miniature, and you stack them on end so you get like that. These here I took out earlier, but I've got 8.5 cups of water in the pot, and then we add 2¼ cups of white vinegar and 1/2 cup of pickling salt. Then we will boil this. When it gets to boiling, then we'll add it to our jars. I've already filled 2 jars, and I am going to fill the 3rd jar. For starters, I've peeled some garlic, and it calls for 3 cloves of garlic. I like it more garlicky, so I usually put in more, and mine are a little smaller, so I have 5 here, but some of them's real tiny. And then what I have here is my dill. This is a head of dill, and normally if it's not ripe like this is, I would just set the whole stem and the dill in. But this is real ripe, so to take the seeds off, all you have to do is roll your fingers on it like that. And the seeds fall right off, and I have 2 already in there. The 3rd one is okay. And then them 3, that's 3 heads. So now I've got the garlic and the dill. And then now we fill it with our cucumbers. And like I say, I use wide mouth jars because then I can pack it in good.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that.
So we just kind of pack them in pretty tight. And then I need some more, so I'll slice up some more here. Push down good. I'll stir my pot here a little bit. It's almost boiling, so when I get this full, we'll be ready to move on. Couple more slices here, and we'll have the jar full. Okay, that looks pretty full. Okay, now that the jar is filled, now what we do is, all we have to do is put our hot brine that's boiling in our jars. And if you want to soften your lids, the lids, I kind of drop them in here, and this is boiling too. So just drop it in. Don't take long, just a couple of seconds, just to soften the rubber on the seals. And then we just go fill this up. And then fill that one up. A little damn more. Yeah, I got lots of cucumbers in my garden this year. And so I've done a lot of pickles. I've done everything from red cucumber pickles, which was my grandma's recipe, and then I'll shut this off because there's still enough for probably 3 more jars in there, which I might do more later, but right now my boiling water bath will only do 3 jars. So, and you got to have this hot, or else if you put a cold jar down in there, what will happen is the jar will break. You tighten the lids, snug them, but don't tighten it real tight. And the reason for that is if you get them too tight, the expansion of them, and they'll break. So you just snug them down. Too loose, they won't seal. So it's okay. Then all we have to do is we have our pot almost boiling, but not quite. We drop them in. And the water comes up right up to the top of the jars. And now I'll time it for 15 minutes from the time you put the jars in. Don't wait for, so I've got a timer on here, so, okay, I've got it set for 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, it'll automatically shut off. I want to take the jars out right away because I don't want to overcook the cucumbers, the pickles, and make them soft. We want them nice and crispy. So we only have them in here for 15 minutes, no longer. And that is how you make the red cucumber the dill pickles that my grandmother taught me to make. And there's got some slicers here. So it's gonna be good eating this winter. Bye.